We're back. It's been a while. We've had Christmas and Hunter's been in Hawaii. I don't know. We've been out. Hi, welcome to Redox Real Talk. I'm Joni.
I'm Hunter.
And today we're going to talk about gold. Oh, this is backwards. I always do that, you guys. Okay, we're going to give everybody just a minute to hop on. I am going to be giving away one of the big bottles and then a little set. These are the minis if you're a customer, samples if you are a brand partner. They come in sets of 6. I'm obsessed with them. You can put them in your gym bag. You can leave them in your truck, whatever. So I'm going to be giving away some of both of these. We're going to ask a question at the end. So if you're just hopping on or if you're hopping on after the live is over, still answer the question and you might win. Hi, everybody. Lots of people joining. Welcome back. Okay, Hunter. We wanted to talk about gold today because it's almost the year anniversary, right?
Yeah. About a year ago is when we launched the product. It's been an amazing product, awesome adoption. You guys love it. We love it. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's we had some questions about what the difference was between Renew and Gold. We've talked over those a little bit. We'll do that a little bit right now too.
Sure.
If you have questions about Gold, please let us know. The sound should be working. I see you guys. The sound's not working for one of you, but it looks like the rest of it is. So if you're the one whose sound's not working, try turning your volume up or exit and come back out or something. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks for checking. Tell me a little bit about the difference between Gold and Renew.
Yeah. So, the area that they're similar is that they both contain redox signaling molecules.
Right.
The key difference is that REDOXGold contains pure elemental gold. The product went through over 3 years of research.
Oh my gosh.
Both internal and university research projects spanned 3 years to develop this product. And it uses that gold to focus that redox potential in those redox signaling molecules specifically to relief and recovery pathways.
Okay.
So where Renew 28 is more broad spectrum in its approach, kind of overall health and wellness of the cell, REDOXGold focuses specifically on relief and recovery.
For recovery pathways, right?
Mm-hmm, yep.
And I've heard you say, I'm going to sound silly saying this, Hunter will sound way better. The gold acts as a catalyst.
Yep.
Tell me what that means in layman terms, if we will.
Yeah, so in order for any type of pathway within the body, any type of function, there is some sort of reaction that has to happen.
The switch turning on
Yep,
and
the
off.
switch turns on and off. What a catalyst does is it makes it easier to flip certain switches than others.
Okay.
Right? So it takes less energy or less force to flip a switch that's been what's called catalyzed.
Oh, look at that. See, I thought I knew. I didn't. Now we know.
And so those relief and recovery switches are the ones that gold catalyzes so that the redox signaling molecules can, in a boosted way, signal those pathways.
Okay, and we've talked about it in kind of like Renew 28 is for your skin. It's called Renew 28 because skin cells turn over every 28 days. Yep. That's more so for face or after sun care or bug bites, things like that. Even like when you've skinned your knee and, not like open wounds, but, when you're like healing up scars and stuff. This is more so, okay, my back is a little bit achy and my knee is sore, I rolled my ankle, more like that. So if you have questions on the difference between Renew 28 and Gold, hopefully we answered them. If not, as always, drop them in the comments. I haven't seen many questions come in. Looks like the sound is working, so just double checking. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the bottle. This is kind of weird, but if you guys can see in the light right now, like part of this is matte and part of this is shiny. We just want to give you a heads up. It's all going to be matte. Correct. And it might even already be matte. If you just very recently purchased, you might get that updated bottle. There's no changes, nothing. It's just a fun new rendition of the bottle that's like mostly matte. So don't worry if you get that or if you're seeing that. It was on purpose. It's still us. It's still the product.
Yeah, there have been some delays in the supply chain with being able to produce that half matte, half gloss tube. We don't want any product interruptions. So simplify supply chain, make sure that we can get it out consistently. We went to just a matte finish on the tube. Okay.
And we're checking in on this. I've done that twice now. This one might still be shiny, might go matte. We're not sure. Don't panic is what I'm saying. If you get one that looks a little bit different, it's still the same. It's all good stuff.
Yep. No change as of right now to the minis.
Yeah. Okay. So still shiny. This is matte. So you should get both so you can see both. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about why gold? Because I know in said 3 years of studying, we did try different, was it like metals specifically, elements specifically?
Yeah.
And we chose gold because?
Because gold specifically works on the recovery and relief pathways.
There's not.
There are different catalysts for different pathways.
Oh, okay.
So there's when we call it next generation redox, that's kind of what we mean by that. Is we're shifting from all of the keys on the piano, so to speak, to focusing on specific outcomes. So there's an area of research that we're working on right now, is that catalyzed application of redox.
Okay, I love that. So as always, ASEA Redox, ASEA drink, that's the full piano, if you will. Yeah. We're focusing on, I know nothing about music.
One or two chords.
Keys?
Yeah. 1 or 2 chords, right?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have to brush up on my on my brain. Okay, as always, drop your questions. I'm not seeing any questions come through. That's good, I think. But if you have any, drop them. I don't think we've talked through. I think we have talked through most things.
How to use it?
Yeah.
So you
shake
can use it.
Always shake it.
Always shake it. Yep, that goes for all of our tubed products.
Yep.
The lapinite, the natural clay that we use to create the gel,
okay.
Can separate. It doesn't mean that the product is breaking down. It doesn't mean that it's not stable. It just, you need to shake it to kind of get it consistent throughout the tube. I like to use gold before and after exercise, especially. Some people just use it after, or they use it whenever they need relief or whenever they're aching. Right. I found it works really well as a kind of pre-game.
Preventative?
A pre-game, right? To your exercise, right? Because what it's doing is it's stimulating those relief and recovery pathways before you even need it. And so once those pathways are already spinning, by the time you've worked out, they're already up and ready to go, and then you're able to hit it again afterwards. And I found a lot of relief in using it before and after.
So maybe like specifically runners. So you get done running and your one knee is always sore. Instead of waiting till it's sore, try putting it on before.
Yeah.
We got a question. Okay, Nancy Jones is wondering, will massage therapists want to use with clients?
Absolutely. Yes, 100%. Yeah, it works great in that application. In fact, I'm aware of several that already are. The other thing that you'll notice is in using it before and after workouts, because those recovery pathways are working so much better, you'll be able to increase the amount of exercise in a month that you can do.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, this last week I just got done with an endurance event that I'd been training for like 6 months for. It was a rucking event where you have to do 10 miles a day with a heavy pack.
Okay.
I was able to work out really at a higher level than I otherwise would have been able to get prepared for this event by using REDOXGold.
So if you're training for anything, if we've got Spartan racers, Ironmans, any of you. Okay.
Sean Burke, I know you're using it. Sean Burke is an animal. He's able to really outperform people who are much younger than him at his races. He's really kind of inspirational, but he uses this product.
Yeah, he's like a super fan of
gold.
Okay, we had a question come in about like intentionally not touching the tube where the gel is coming out. Could that contaminate it?
No, it's not something you have to worry about. I get the sentiment of trying to not destabilize the redox signaling molecules, but it's such a minor contact that it'll be fine.
So don't like panic if your finger swipes up against like where you're actually getting the application from. It's gonna be okay. You didn't ruin the whole tube. It'll be cool.
Yep.
Okay, John says, I have a massage business as a brand partner and they and their clients love it. Okay, so yes, there's a real life answer to your question. They're loving it. Okay. And then it's called a massage gel. I recently learned this. When you're applying, it's not like a super soft, like how you would put lotion on. You want to massage it in and like put some like tension, I guess, behind it, right? To help it like get into those recovery pathways.
Yeah, use some elbow grease.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Get it into your skin.
Not tension, elbow grease.
Nothing wrong with that, right? Apply pressure.
Yeah. And then like use it. It doesn't have to be sparingly. You don't need like a tiny amount of like in the sense of how you would apply icy hot or other things that we don't recommend because this is way better. There's no weird ingredients or anything like that or scents.
No burn.
Yeah,
no smell.
No burn, no smell, no synthetic, gross, artificial things. But yeah, use it. Like get it over the area. Let it help you.
I go through about 2 tubes a month.
Okay.
Right. So like that's a pretty good amount being able to use it daily. Use it everywhere that you need it. 2 tubes a month is a pretty good amount.
Okay, I sprained my ankle not very long ago. Those of everybody here in the office knows, because I was like hobbling around, and I went through like morning, afternoon, night here at the office with my shoe off. I went through quite a bit. But it helped, and I'm walking normal now, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a couple of reminders. The tube might be different. It might take a while before you see a new tube, depending on where you are. So don't panic whether you are not seeing that. We've got minis available for customers. We've got samples, same thing for brand partners. And if you can tell me what the gold, why we chose gold and what the gold actually does, Hunter just said it, so you should all know, then I'm going to pick a couple of winners to win both the big tube and one of the smaller ones. So even if you're not watching live, don't worry. We still go back and pick winners like 24 hours after. If you have additional questions, don't forget to drop them. We will always come back and do our best to answer anything we might have missed. And we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you guys.
Bye.